While I clean the shifter here, I do want to say that I've organized this video into sections, so at the end of it, you should be able to see a before and after. What I should be able to include is the stock shifter, and then I'll do the stock shifter with some of these upgrades I had put, and then finally would be with the short shifter installed. So recently I bought this PLM shifter, and today I'm going to be installing it on my 2005 Acura TSX here. So these are about 200 on PLM's website. I don't know if they're actually on sale or this is just what they're doing to sell them. But obviously it's a pretty good price compared to Hybrid Racing's $400 shifter. But I actually bought this one used off a guy on Facebook, and after shipping the total was $120. It also comes with this piece, this top piece here. So doing this install was a little annoying, but it's not that bad. There's a lot of good YouTube videos on how to remove the stock shifter and install a short shifter. So it's basically the first drive. I mean, I drove the car around a little bit last night, but couldn't really see what I was doing. So everything's still a mess, but I mean, I'm gonna leave it like this until I can make sure everything's good with the shifter. It seems like there's a little bit of play. I think I might need to adjust something better. Definitely a much shorter throw, but I don't know, I might be able to adjust and make it even shorter if I want. I still have to figure that out though. I need to look at the whole shifter better. I couldn't find any instructions on the shifter. I don't think anyone else has made a video on it. I'm gonna do a little bit more of a pull right now. So yeah, it feels really good. I can shift much quicker now than from before. The shifter still makes a little bit of noise, but honestly it sounds pretty good. It feels really good when it goes into gear. So far I've really liked it a lot. I'll have to see what I can do with the adjustments, see if I can make it better in some way. So after that drive, I got a washer put correctly on one of these bolts that I didn't have before. And then the shifter was making kind of a squeaking noise. So my solution was spraying some silicone lubricant in some spots, like where this bushing is. I think it helped a good amount. So with the shifter in, I basically wanted to make a plate that would block the hole that's here now. So I designed it in SolidWorks and 3D printed it. As a first print, it actually came out pretty good. Now I gotta test if this hole will be good with the shifter. I think I made it too small. So this is the final piece that I got. And the way I'm gonna mount it is with these little pieces here. I actually added some foam as well because I'd already tested this and I heard some vibrations from inside the car. So here's what I got, basically the final product. I ended up using blue tape for that side. These pieces are how it's being held down. I had to glue that one, or glue part of it because I had broken it on accident. But the rest are good, as long as you don't tighten them too much. I used some random PETG carbon fiber filament that was loaded in the printer. It came out decent. It's like a good textured finish, but I'm not really sure what these lines are. I didn't do anything, it's just like that. I think I could paint this like black maybe. There's lots of things I think I could do with it. I could even make like a transparent one if I really wanted to. But I do think it looks pretty good, so I'm gonna leave it like this for a while. And I do want to go get some driving clips with this setup. By the way, this is the engine bay right now. Engine short ram. That's for my sub. This wire here. When I bought this engine filter, it was used, so it came with this breather thing, but I'm going to set up the PCB, I think, correctly, how it is stock. It's missing this cover. I do want to design a new one of these. Maybe it would end, like it would be not as long, it would end here maybe. You can kind of see the front of like the intake. The intake manifold runners, this part, it would like end there. I mean, I think I would try to make it out of carbon fiber. So like first do a piece that's a 3D printed piece and then do a layup over it